Hello everyone and welcome to the video lecture series of mobile application development. Students, in our previous session we have seen that how we can animate a bitmap image by using canvas and paint classes as well as overriding on draw method. Now it's time to learn the second animation, which is known as frame animation. Welcome once again. This is your instructor Janice Shah. So let's begin to understand that what do we mean by the frame animation. Students, have you ever remember that in the previous days the cartoons or the Mickey Mouse or any Donald Duck cartoons are literally they are drawing on the paper, and then to give the motion to the particular image, or I can say the cartoon image, if the hand is in this direction, they directly draw the image with this particular picture or pose, and then they will draw it with this particular pose. So what is happening over there, that the images they draw the particular image in a pose, and then continuously they moving the images, so we can feel it that this is nothing but it's an animation. But it's not an animation, it's a single image, or I can say the single type of images but with a different types of poses. So it will just create an illusion that this image is nothing but it's an animation. Okay, it's the same concept utilized in here in the frame animation. So students, here in the Android frame animation, the frames are continuously or repeatedly swapping each other, and that's why it creates an illusion that it is animation. It's not an image but it's an animated images. Frame is referred to as an image, so implement frame by frame animation. Android needs a set of images. See, here we want set of images. Okay, it describes a motion. The idea behind the frame animation is that we can be cycling through the series of images very quickly, so that we can feel it as a movie, or I can say the movie reel. Here students, we have two different options. You can directly use the XML drawables, and or I can say the actual image file is, as well as for the sake of simplicity you can also following the PNG image synthesis. By writing the code in the XML file, you can create the different frames of that. So here I have used the different images or set of images of the PNG images. See, have you ever seen this? This is the heart image 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the empty heart image. This is a fill heart image. So what is happening over here? Once I start to animate these images continuous form, then you can feel it like the empty heart, and then it will fill little bit half and the full, little bit half and the full. So you can directly feel it that okay, this is the animation or GIF type images. Same, if you have seen when you charge your phone, the charging, the battery point, it will like 1%, 10%, 50%, 100%, 1%, 10%, 50%, 100%. It will continually changing its images. So we can feel it, okay, the charging is currently going on. Same like that, the Wi-Fi signal is continuously ups and downs. We can easily feel it that this is nothing but it's a frame animation. Okay. So students, in this lecture we are going to the same type of things, like first, for this to animate the drawable objects, you need to create the animation drawable object. So animation drawable is a class to which we are going to create the object as anim, and then create like this. See, the anim is equal to animation drawable view component dot get drawable method. Through this method you can create the object of animation drawable class. To give the frame animation, what we need object of animation drawable class. And to start the animation, you just need to write like this anim.start, and animation will start. To stop it, you need to write anim.stop. That means the object of animation drawable dot start and stop. These both methods are used to start and stop the animations respectively. Next, to write the frame animation program, I have written or I have added 4 different images of the Wi-Fi with the signal from no signal to full signal. So here I have no signal, low signal, medium signal and the full signal. See students, the frame animation program. So the frame animation, what I did, first I need to add the all PNGs over here. Then by clicking on the right click on the drawable file, you just need to write the animation.list. So by clicking right click on the drawable folder, you need to create the new resource file, which root element should be animation-list. So here students, my animation-list file, and then this is our activity.main file. See, activity_main.xml file, where this particular part I just take it image view over here, and then start and stop buttons are there. So on the click of the start event, I am going to start the animation, and by clicking on the stop event, I am going to stop the animation over there. Now next, for the frame animation program students, here my main activity extends the app compact activity. So it is nothing but it is the same as the previous one. Here I have taken the image view, then two buttons. So the image view with the name of the Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is my object, and the start and stop are the objects of my button classes. Another thing, I need to create the object of animation drawable class. That's why the animation drawable and anim. I have created the object of animation drawable as anim. Now, here inside the onCreate method, you just need to bind your XML data objects to the Java data objects. So here I have just find view by ID, r.id.imageViewID, same as for the start and the stop button. Next, the Wi-Fi.set image resource. See, I just created the matching the both of them. Now, to set image resource, remember this is the main important thing where you need to see. Here in the image resource, I have defined the file r.drawable.wifi_animation_list. So what is this? I will show you definitely. It is nothing but is the created anim resource file inside the resource folder. Now on the start click of the event, you just need to create the object of the animation drawable class, like anim is equal to wifi.getDrawable and typecasting into animation drawable, and then just write anim.start. So here this wifi.getDrawable animation drawable, then you need to write anim.start. To stop the animation students, you need to write like anim.stop. So that's it for the animation, or I can say the main activity of the Java program. Now let me just show you the exact code in the Android Studio and give you the little bit more idea about the animation-list.xml file. So students, you can see here inside my drawable folder, I have taken 4 different PNG files of Wi-Fi and rename it with Wi-Fi_full signal, low signal, medium signal and no signal. See, students, always remember your file name should not contain dash. It must be the underscore in the name of the file. Okay. Wait a minute. See, this is no signal, this is the medium signal, low signal and the full signal. So once you just students see, I am just clicking, changing the images continuously. So once you do this, you can feel the Wi-Fi signal is continuously ups and downs. Okay. So this will create nothing but it will create the animation. So we are going to do the same thing by using the Android code in Android application. So for this is my, let me just show you first activity_main.xml file. So this is my activity_main.xml file where I took a relative layout. Inside that I took one image view with the ID, image view ID, and the layout center horizontal is true, center vertical is true. Here layout width and height, I have already specified it with 24 dp. Why? Because my all images are of 24 dp. Now next, my button is the height and width is a wrap content. Android text I have just written as a start. Give it the ID is the start button, and layout window of image view ID. Margin start is 20 dp, margin top is 40 dp. Now next button is here, which is the text contains the stop. Height and width is wrap content. ID is stop button. on the below of image view ID and align parent and true. So with this I can create the start and stop button with the image view. Okay, now next let me just show you that how can we create the animation list resource file. For this you just need to go inside the drawable folder, make a right click over there, then click on the new button and select the drawable resource file. After selecting the drawable resource file, students, you need to go inside the root element. Just delete the root element and write the anim C. You can directly get the suggestions over here that animation dash list, animated rotate, animated selector, animated vector. So let me just select the animation list and give the file name is test Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is my file name is test underscore Wi-Fi. Remember, you cannot give the dash inside the file name. You will definitely get the error of like this. So here, remember, you only give, if you want to separate both the words, then give underscore in between of words. So let me just click on the OK button over here. So now my animation list file is completely created. Students, let me show you this and Wi-Fi underscore animation list file. So what we need to do over here, you just need to specify the duration and the item. So here you can easily write the item, then Android drawable Wi-Fi signal and give the duration like this. So you can directly write like this. The first variable is item, then Android drawable, then just control space, you can get the image. First image we need to take about the no signal and then give the duration. I can give it to the 200, then 200 millisecond, it will be done. So you just need to copy and paste this line and paste it for the 3 different times and change the value of the Wi-Fi no signal to medium signal, low signal and the full signal. So here my file is already ready. I have given the duration is 400, 400, 400, 400. Remember, give the duration in each and every image same, just because, or I can say make a uniformity in the duration of the each and every image, because we need to give the fill as a same as a video animation. Okay, so here you can change the duration as well. So my file is automatically is created. I have created the animation dash list file. Now it's time to go in the main activity.java file and add the animations. So here first I have defined the image view, take a Wi-Fi button, start and stop, make a object of Android drawable class. So sorry, animation drawable class. So here the animation drawable class is the anim and the protected void on create, the super dot on create and set content view r.layout.activity underscore main. Remember, here Wi-Fi is a find view by ID, r.id.image view ID, start is a button and stop is also the button. So I have just mapped the Java object with the XML objects. And next, Wi-Fi.set image resources, r.drawable the Wi-Fi animation list. Student, this is your Wi-Fi underscore animation dot list file is set multiple images in the Wi-Fi image view. Fine. So here the multiple images is set in the Wi-Fi image view. So whenever you start to click on the animation, you just need to click on the button start, and then first you need to create the object of the animation by creating the animation drawable Wi-Fi.get drawable and then click on the start. So here I've just created the animation object and click on the start button. That's why the anim.start method is called and your animation start. So you can feel that every 400 millisecond your image gets changed. Okay, such like this the Wi-Fi signal from no signal to full signal, you can feel the frame animation. So on the clicking of the stop button, the animation will stop on the last image on which it is. Okay, so this is how students you can create the frame animation in Android. Now let me just run the code and show you the output first. So students, let me just run the frame animation code and show you that how it works. Now let me just show you the output. See, this is our image that we took. The by default image is all about the no signal image. When I click on the start button, it will change the animation as per the time duration we given in the animation file, and here the wi-fi animation.gist underscore file. This is the stop. By clicking on the stop button, animation will stop. Start. See, fine. This is all about the okay, fine. Let's see. So this is how, students, the frame animation occurs. When I click on the stop, see, there is stop over here. It will stop on the full signal. That means click on the start again, stop. Okay, start, stop. See, so the last image that it has, it will stop the image over there. Fine. So this is how, students, you can create the frame animations in Android. So students, in this lecture we have seen that how can we create the frame animations, how can we add the different images inside the drawable folder, and by using the animation drawable class we can call the start and stop methods for the animations. Still, if you have any doubt in this lecture, then please feel free to ask me. Thank you so much.